go.
Let's go.
For me, the GT4 is kind of like a holy grail car because it's like, I don't want to say affordable, but it's within reason. But now he's driving my M3 and I'm driving his GT4. I think that's like a reasonable trade, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, remember, the seats in this car are worth more than your M3.
it's true. These seats are insane. He waited 2 years on these seats.
What do you think so far, your initial...
My first impressions of the Cayman GT4 are very good. The seating position's ludicrous. I'm like on the floor, and actually it doesn't look like it, but I feel like I'm in this capsule. I feel like I'm in a race car. That's the coolest part about this car, is that you're instantly greeted with a very, I guess, exotic driving position. Like the steering wheel is like eye level. You have to be cautious because there are police everywhere right now. This is not an inconspicuous car. It may be gray, but it has a wing.
They can get reception.
It's like 10 feet off the car. And this car does 80 something miles an hour in second gear. I wonder where we're going.
I hope we never have a destination.
I love it! I really like this car. I never get to see my car.
Looks good.
Yeah.
What do you think of the throw of the shifter?
It's nice. It's short. It's definitely like, you know, where Nick's car, you have torque everywhere. This car is a lot more like my M3, where you've got to wind it out a bit. It's not as fast, that's for sure, but the sound is really satisfying. Get myself into so much trouble in this car, and I want to. Brakes are unbelievable too. Like this is, I mean, you know, modern cars, especially Porsche always takes the cake on brakes. But lately, I am genuinely impressed.
It definitely goes down as one of the better Porsches that they've made in the last decade. That's for sure. It could be in the top 3.
The seating position reminds me of my 911, and that's rare because it's very unusual to have a car where you're like kind of sitting up like this. This is so good. This is so
You feel like
enjoyable.
you're bolted to the floor.
Yeah, oh, it's fantastic. Thank you, Steve. I want to buy your car.
Thank you, Steve.
Seriously. Car people are the best. I love car friends. The gearing in this car is ludicrous, that's for sure. But, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm on the highway right now. But I'm not thinking like, oh my god, this is crazy. God, this is good. God, this is good. It's like fast. It's like
it's not slow.
Like seriously, like third gear. Like you could do everything. You could do a whole racetrack in third gear and still be like, wow, we really came in hot. Cayman. We are on some seriously bald Pilot Cup 2s, I think, right now.
Oh yeah. What do you think the feel of the steering and everything?
It's great. I mean, it's still like, it's not heavy, so it's interesting because we don't have, the M3 is similar in this regard, where like it's still power assisted, right? And that's the one thing that my Outlaw 911 has spoiled me with, is because now I know what like raw steering feels like. So, you know, but it's good. There's a lot of feedback, and there's no play at all. Like it is, you are turning or you're not. Like there's nothing in the middle. There's no dead space. Yeah, like this is like no dead space at all, And it's still a modern Porsche. Like we are cruising comfortably right now.
AC.
I still think the 997 GT3 will be more raw and more me. But there is something to be said about a more modern car that is just collectible. I need to drive the GT3. I need to drive a GT3 and find out what I like. This thing is like a serious autobahn burner. Like I can't believe the top end of this car.
It's fast.
This is dope.
It's not slow.
No. But it's also not like scary fast. It's very much like, oh yeah, this is what you would do in a car. All right, we're gonna go find some back roads. let's go have fun. This car does not mess around. Ready for a launch in the GT4? It revs so high.
So good.
This is insanity. Like, I have to look at the tach because I'm just like, I still have more. Oh my god, this car is amazing. It's good. It's so good. It's so planted in like a ridiculous way. This car is so planted. Everything is like right in the middle. Like, this whole car is just happening right about this axis. It just has grip too. Like, it has like a lot of grip. Fuck. This is good. This is really
You're having a crisis over here.
having a crisis. If God made a sound, it would be a lot like this. God speaks.